Welcome to Malmo, Sweden. Finally, I'm going up in the world. I have checked in to the Savoy Hotel, the elite Savoy Hotel, but they were a bit sneaky, they didn't tell me about this. Wait till I show you. Location's amazing at this hotel, but there is a problem. We are just across from Central train station at Malmo, so train there under 50 minutes to Denmark, Copenhagen, where I've just came from. Okay, so nice wee spot here, canal boat tours and everything. Okay, and my hotel I picked because I knew the location was brilliant, it's close to everything, and it's a Savoy. Well, look at this, you might have seen it in my wee travel day video on the train. What the hell, they didn't tell me all this building work's going on all over the place. Now thankfully I've managed to get a quiet room, but if you were coming here and you got a room out the front, I mean, the noise would be unbelievable. They start at 7 in the morning, the guy told me. So I've just checked in here, I'm going to take you up to my room. The room's quite nice, to be fair. I've got breakfast booked. Will we make breakfast? I'm not sure. I'll add it at the end if we do. I'll show you the gym as well. I'll show you the British bar they've got inside as well. Wee bar with a library. It's just round the corner from the centre of Malmo, so I think location wise we're doing really well here. It's just a pity it's a building site, but the hotel does seem quite nice. I've got no idea how when you're booking these hotels there's not a big massive warning that comes up saying warning, building work in this area until the spring, because it does say in the reception, there's a couple of posters up telling you about it. But yeah, I mean the building work is pretty hardcore. They're up on the roof and everything, they're right next to my room, but I'm in a quiet room, so I'm hoping it's going to be fine. And we are right in the centre, you can see the big statue ahead. But look at this, builders following me everywhere. Even got wee safety nets in case I fall out my window, which is unlikely. The sun just came out, it's quite nice here actually, it's about 19 degrees today here. We've got a wee fleece on, but that's coming off actually. So, very good location. Didn't tell me about the building work. Remains to be seen whether it's worth the money. I've paid quite a lot of money for this Savoy, by the way, more than what I normally pay. Maybe it's a lot more expensive. Katrina, a wee shout out there. There's Katarina. Katarina, that's my eyesight, I thought it was Katrina. So a couple of wee food places next to it as well. What's this we've got around the corner? A wee bar around the corner as well. I'm just getting my bearings because it's the first time I've came here. This is a wee chain that's in Copenhagen as well, Espresso House, obviously coffee. But location wise, this is bang on, really good location. But there's a lot of building work, and it's not just in the hotel at the Savoys, obviously all the way along here. But we're going to go up to my room and let me know what you think when you see the room. The room is pretty decent, I think, and I'll show you the minibar prices. They are not so decent, they're a wee bit cheeky, I would say. But look at this, bang in the centre, aren't we? Bang in the centre, can't beat it for location. Building work going on over there, there's quite a lot of building work going on in Malmo. It does seem quite nice, first impressions. We'll wait and see. It's a wee pity about the cranes up there. Anyway, so that's my hotel, literally round the corner. Let's head up to the room and go inside the hotel and I'll show you a wee bit inside. Okay, so I'm in the lift in the hotel and I'm on the 4th floor, but you have to go to the 2nd floor and then get another lift to the 4th floor, which is a bit bizarre. It's quite a nice lift, to be fair. Welcome to the Savoy. I'll be checking in there on Facebook. Checked into the Savoy. There's the times there. So this is the 2nd floor, very old fashioned lift. Yeah, it's got an impression of a really nice hotel. I think I'm just going to walk up to the 4th floor. Pretty nice, eh? Carpeted stairs all the way up. Oh, nice here as well. So if you've got any mobility issues, just bear this in mind. I don't think you can actually go up, you have to get the lift up to the 4th floor. Welcome to the Savoy. I've always wanted to say that. I've checked into the Savoy. We're in the elite Hotel Savoy in Malmo, Sweden. This is room 643. They did not tell me about this before I came, but I've managed to bag a quiet room right up in the loft. I couldn't even find the room, it was that difficult. 2 lifts to get here, 2 lifts to get here. Let me show you around. Okay, so that's my wee work desk there, where no work will be getting done, but it's quite good. wee desk, table, absolutely fine. Some information on the hotel there. They do dry cleaning and stuff like that as well. This is a very small room actually, but I think possibly I was maybe booked in a different room. But when I got to reception, I did say what's going on with the building work outside. It's an absolute building site outside. And I says to him, what time do the building work start at? And he says, 7 or 8 in the morning. And I was just about to request a quiet room then, and he says, I'll give you a quiet room. So this might not be the original room that I booked. I quite like the room. It's quite small, but it's got everything you need to be chair there as well. And it is pretty quiet. It's right next to the gym, which I'll put at the end of the video. The gym's tiny, but it's right next to it. I'll tell you in a minute what I paid for this. I have got some UK channels, including Sky News on the TV. What's behind the curtain? I'll show you in a wee second, okay? Got a kettle, got tea and coffee, and we've got a wee mini bar. Now wait till I tell you the price of this. Oh, wait till I tell you the price of this one. Right, a wee bottle of wine there. How much is that bottle of wine if you want it? 15 quid for that one. Let's check out what they've got in here. Chocolate is about £3.50. I've translated it from Swedish krona. And soft drinks, I don't think have they got normal Coke? They have got normal Coke at the back. Yeah, that's about £3.50 as well. Wait, hear this? Starapramen, a bottle of that, £7. Look, even the fridge is alarmed at that. £7 for a bottle of beer in here. Wow, no chance I'll be doing that. Well, maybe not, we'll see. Got a safe here, right, as well. They didn't tell me anything about the safe, so I've got no idea. You can see there's a couple of wee stains on here, but it's still quite a nice room. There's the price list for the bar, so if you want to pause it, it's in Swedish krona. You can translate it basically, but bathroom, I'll show you in a wee second. Bathroom's quite nice actually. What we got in here? We've got some hangers. I think that's a hairdryer up there, and I like this iron and ironing board. Not many hotels have got that these days, so that's a wee plus for that. I think officially this might be a 4-star hotel. The entrance is quite grand and the reception's quite nice. They've got a British pub called the Bishop's Arms with a wee library in it. It's quite nice as well, but I won't be going to it because I'd imagine it's on the similar scale to prices than here. So we'll wait and see. Let me show you the bathroom. I'll tell you how much I paid for this room. I wouldn't have booked this probably if I knew there was building work outside. I've got lucky with the room, but I've got a quiet room. But if you're out the front of the building and you're here before the spring, then you're going to have issues with the building work. The bathroom's pretty nice, toiletries and everything. A wee heated drill there as well, that's pretty nice as well. Shaving mirror. I've not even checked the shower yet. Let's see, okay, reasonable size shower head. Yeah, absolutely perfect. The bathroom is pretty nice. So I quite like this room actually. Don't know if this is my original room that I booked. I've got breakfast booked as well. If I can add it on at the end, I will for you, the breakfast, okay? If I make it in the morning. I'm going to try and make the breakfast here, so it might be quite nice. What do you think? Let's go behind the curtain and I'll tell you how much I paid for this room. I think I paid too much considering it's a building site outside. I don't know how they get away with taking bookings without telling you. The building work's outside. Imagine I've been here for 4 or 5 days on holiday. You can't open the windows as far as I know. So there's not really any view here, you're just right in the back. But I did request, well I was about to request a quiet room, the guy knew I was going to have an issue. So basically, I'm sacrificing the views of the central station, because it is across from the station, to try and get a quiet room. So I've got no complaints about that whatsoever. Right, let me tell you how much I paid for this, okay? It is nice, but I do like it. Okay, in the Savoy, how much did I pay for this room? A lot more than I normally pay. I upped the budget for this because I just wanted to say I stayed in the Savoy in Malmo. Maybe when they do renovations, this hotel goes way up in price. I'm not sure. It's not one of the top rated hotels, but it was £78 for bed and breakfast. Booked through booking.com. It was the same price through loads of websites. I just booked it through booking.com because I had the app up on my phone. Hopefully I'm going to make breakfast tomorrow morning and I'll let you know what that's like. The hotel itself is quite nice, the entrance is nice, the communal areas are nice. This room, to be fair, although it's very small, the room's pretty nice. But if you're coming here in the next few months, be very aware it's an absolute building site outside. So if you get a room right at the front of the building, then you're going to have issues, 100%. So definitely bear that in mind. Okay, don't forget, hit the wee subscribe button. New viewers, it's absolutely free, it doesn't cost anything. We're going to take you to the gym, and then we'll go for breakfast. If I make it in the morning, I'm going to add it at the end of this video, right? Okay, here is the gym. It is the tiniest gym you've ever seen in a hotel, I think. But it's still a wee gym, still a wee bonus if you like to work out. It's right up the top next to my room, 643, which is incredibly difficult to find my room. You need to get a lift up to the 4th floor, it's complicated. Just a wee bathroom and changing room in there. That is the gym tour concluded. That's it. Okay, let's check out the breakfast selection at the Elite Hotel Savoy. A wee selection of fruits there, biscuits, your tea and coffee there. I thought this was going to be continental, but actually they've got some hot food, which I'll just show you in a wee second. It is a nice hotel. The reception, I had a terrible sleep in that room. There's some sort of generator or a fan right above the room. Apparently that room was added on to the building. That's why the lift, you have to go up in 2 stages. So I don't know what's going on, but there's like the air conditioning or some sort of generator that's above that room. And I'm a light sleeper, so it wasn't very good for me. Good selection of cold meats and fruit here. Melons and stuff like that. We're bringing out fresh fruit, quite a lot as well. Scrambled egg. Scrambled egg was pretty decent actually. Mushrooms. Wee sausage was okay. Bacon actually was better than it looked. That's beans. And that's just boiled eggs there. A wee selection of cereals as well. Quite a good selection of fruits, that's for sure. So breakfast was alright, to be fair. It's about 9:30, but I've got some bad news. Oh, hold on, didn't see this. I've got some bad news. No trains on, apparently. I tried to book the trains and nothing's coming up online, so something's going on with the trains. The Flixbus comes right outside here to Copenhagen, so that's pretty good. Right, so I might need to go for the Flixbus, which is about £10–11. I'm booking it on the day, it would be cheaper if you booked it in advance. So the Flixbus comes right there outside the hotel. Look at this building site here. It's a building site, right? So they gave me a quiet room, but that generator made it really tricky to sleep. It is a nice hotel, brilliant location, but a few issues. Anyway, there's Central train station over there, but I'm going to walk over and check. There's no trains running. If there's no trains running, I'm booking the Flixbus, and this takes about an hour. So there's not much difference really, to be honest with you, but obviously the train's about the same price and it's quicker, so I will book the train if it's on. But all the apps that I use for booking trains are saying that the train is basically not bookable, which leads me to believe there's some sort of issue on the train line, because they're all bookable tomorrow. But I will walk over just in case there's some sort of issue online. I'll walk over and I'll basically just check and see if any trains are on. I'll buy a ticket. You can see everybody here with the suitcases are probably going to Copenhagen airport.